What song do you want to do? Should I do
If you like a penis colada.
Penis Coladas?
Penis colada.
What about
What do you got?
I got so many here. We're gonna start with Michael McDonald.
So good.
Oh. I think this is also on the Vice City soundtrack, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, the remix one by
The remix.
Ray and Snoopy.
Oh, yeah. Gosh, so good. Hey, welcome to it, Rock and Dwight, and our podcast. What are we talking about today, Dwight?
Oh,
Aliens, probes, anal.
I can kind of mash that all together. Did you hear that Minnesota Vikings got a male cheerleader?
Oh, my God.
Dude, if football couldn't get any gayer. Men playing with a ball.
I tell you what, though, male cheerleader, if you want to, get in it, if you want to be surrounded, I mean, that's the way to do it.
Oh, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Infiltration. Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah.
But still super gay.
Still got to have the pom-poms and all that
put your
stuff.
hand up. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, right there. Right there. Yeah, that's how you hold them. That's how you hold them.
like
You
a bowling ball.
Like this. And then you pinch. And then
Pick them up like a six-pack.
the tripod will stay. The pyramid stays firm. Jesus Christ. Horrible start. No, you mentioned off air.
Oh, yeah.
Because I said, hey, what are we talking about? I didn't get to that Tom Hanks pedophile video that you sent me. I'm sorry. I apologize. Look, let's just suck it up this way. Everybody over there in Hollywood is a pedophile.
Pretty much.
Everyone in Washington is a pedophile.
Pretty much.
Florida, we know they're all pedophiles. Unbelievable. Toledo. So let's Toledo, Ohio. Oh my God. Just imagine being a pedophile in Toledo, Ohio. Jeez.
The bottom of the bottom.
Just the bottom of the bottom. The pedophile hierarchy, you are at the bottom.
The pedophiles, violate the pedophiles.
Right. That's right. Exactly.
I couldn't say grape.
Yeah, that would get us flagged immediately if anything else we haven't said.
But reptile people.
Reptile, yeah, lizard people.
Lizard people's okay.
Mark Zuckerberg. So you said that there is a spacecraft headed our way.
Yeah, dude.
And it's is it going fast? Is it a leisurely drive?
150,000 miles an hour, bro.
That's fast.
That's booking.
That's hauling ass.
That is.
It's like 89 IROC Camaro. Fast.
Italian retard out cruising.
T-tops off, baby.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
So what's coming our way, Dwight? What do we got here? What's it called?
They call it 3i Atlas is what it's called. It's an interstellar object. And the reason why they call it 3i is because it's the third interstellar object we've ever observed. So the first one, you got to kind of go back. I think it was 2017, the first interstellar object. And when I say interstellar, it's coming from outside the solar system.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So the first one that came by us and had some strange patterns. And it was increasing its speed on its own, is what they say. But it was called Oumuamua.
Oumuamua?
Yeah, not to be confused with right next to Lake Leilanipipe. Or come on, I want to lay you. I got jokes, people. I got jokes. I've been waiting to use that.
It's Jesus. He had it written down. You see him looking down at his hand. It's written on there, right? Nailed it.
Yeah, so Oumuamua, that was first. And second was Borzov or something like that.
Yeah.
And that came in when did that come? Like 2 years ago, I think. And then finally now they just discovered 3i Atlas. And this one's incredibly strange. And it's so convenient, dude. Like, it's super convenient what it's doing. And we'll dig into what's going on.
But let me just read what I found here. Designation for the third confirmed interstellar object to enter our solar system, discovered July 2025. So recently.
Yep.
By the ATLAS, the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System Survey Telescope. It is likely a comet originating from another star system. It's traveling at a high speed, approximately the speed of an 89 IROC Camaro, 130,000 miles per hour relative to the sun, and has a trajectory that will take it past Earth, but at a safe distance. So, You think it's more than just a giant rock flying through space, Dwight?
Do you want to jump to that conclusion right away, or do you want to talk about what it's doing and why people are so like why these guys are like so enamored with it?
Jump to conclusions, Matt.
It's a terrible idea.
So his wife, and I guess he didn't want to kill himself. Okay, well, no, let's not. I guess to me, it sounds like it's just a giant rock from outer space, Dwight. It just is flying by.
Just a
Why
rock,
wouldn't I
just a
think
rock.
that? Why wouldn't I think
just
that?
a rock? Again, you have to play like the 4D chess with these people. Like, why are they telling you this?
Yeah.
Why do they want you to know?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's strange about there's a bunch of different things that they're telling you that's strange about it, that they're saying that, oh, it could be a comet, but it's not acting like a comet. The actual the tail of the thing is actually pointing towards the sun, which is strange. Okay.
So the tiny part is.
It's okay. So when a comet comes, a comet is just like debris launched from a star, right? And It's got a bunch of ice and rock and debris and everything
Following behind
and
it.
it's usually following behind it. And as it pivots, it around the sun, it'll actually the tail will shoot backwards. So it's directed by the sun, by the heat of the sun.
Yeah.
Right. So this actually the tail is like pointing towards the sun is what they're saying.
Oh.
So it's acting strange. The color of it is strange. I believe it's like a reddish, like shiny hue to it. They're using the Webb telescope, Hubble telescope to look at it and observe it right now.
There's a photo of it right there.
Yeah.
Terrible photo. Whoever did that did not set the autofocus on. That's ridiculous.
Right. But they can tell all this stuff from just that blurry photo.
Okay, so it's acting like, or it's not acting like a comet, even though they thought it might have been a comet.
It gets stranger though.
Okay.
What it's doing too is it's in linear orbit with us, with the planets of the solar system. How strange, right?
You'd have to explain in layman's terms.
Okay, so so you got the sun and then all the planets around the sun in our solar system, they're all on a linear, right? It's all in line with each other. They're not like orbiting top, bottom, side, like this. They're all in a linear orbit around the sun. And the way this thing's coming in is it's coming in at the linear orbit
in the same spot we're
precisely.
Yes.
Oh. So that's why they're like, wait, what's this?
Yeah.
And it's increasing speed too. It's picking up speed.
Yeah.
So it's coming linearly. Okay. So there's that.
Yeah.
Right. Now we've got all that. What else is it doing? Oh, it's going to fly by Mars, and it's going to do a close flyby of Mars.
Ooh.
You know what else is going to fly by? It's going to fly by Venus.
Is it going to fly over the general's daughter?
I was waiting for a Uranus joke,
but is he gonna buzz the tower? Okay, so some weird things.
Yeah, okay, and that's not all.
No.
Okay, it's gonna get close to Earth though, right?
Okay.
How convenient though, when after it flies by Mars and then Venus, and then it's kind of coming by Earth, it's going to, as it approaches, it's going to go behind the sun. We're not going to be able to observe it. So how convenient is that? When it's close to us, it's behind the sun. Okay. And then it continues on in a linear trajectory, and it grazes Jupiter. So it's barely grazing Jupiter too. That's what they're going to say. So how convenient, right? It's going to go behind the sun. You're not going to see it when it's close to Earth, right?
Right.
Do a flyby of Mars, flyby of Venus, and then it's going to head out to Jupiter.
Yeah.
How convenient. We've got a probe at Jupiter right now that was launched. It was called Juno. It was launched, I believe, in 2011. And it arrived to Jupiter in 2016. So this Senator Luna, you know who she is? She looks like Snooki from, dude, she's smoking.
You mean the hot one?
Yeah, I'd like to see her evidence, if you know what I mean.
Snooki now or Snooki now or
Snooki and Prime Snooki. I don't think there was a Prime Snooki. Just look
back
her
in
up,
the day,
okay, bro?
Hold on. What's her name? Senator
Luna. She's all about this UFO stuff.
She is good looking.
Dude, look up Senator Luna bikini.
This is a work computer, but I'm going to do it.
Yeah, why not?
Bikini. It's for research.
It's for research purposes.
Holy smokes.
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
Good for her.
I'm telling you, if that ain't a fucking plant, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like, dude, look at that.
Dude, yeah, good Lord.
Cold water, baseball.
I'm fully erect right now. Don't
Ice
worry.
Cube.
I'm not thinking about anything, but yeah, that's ridiculous.
I know, dude.
Nice.
And
Oh
she's
yeah,
a senator.
she is for sure a play. Is that her there?
Dude,
No. Oh, that is. Yeah.
And to like listen to her talk is probably like
Excruciating.
yeah, dude, it's awful. It's like hi for her, like
Yeah.
it's just like she babbles. Like,
Yeah.
But she sat in on the skiffs of like the UFO thing, and she was showed like interdimensional beings, and also this is what she's saying, that she was showed all this stuff. She was shown everything.
So she okay,
This
hold on.
person-
Let's
this
back up.
person-
Yes. Hot chicks always get honey potted whoever was there. So what's the significance? Let's break it down. Significance of it passing close by Mars.
So Mars, we all know about, or you're talking Jupiter with the
Well, no,
probe
let's
around
go
Mars, first
because
Mars?
you said first Mars,
Yeah,
then
Venus, and then close to Earth, but it's behind the sun, so we're not going to be able to see it.
It's gonna rip through Uranus and then
come back.
Jupiter. Okay, okay. So
Venus,
what's the significance of it passing close to Mars?
dude, Mars, like all the lore of Mars, that Mars had a civilization, that it had an atmosphere, that it's got pyramids on it,
Yep.
like that there's things still living there underground, just like the moon.
Okay,
that kind of thing.
so maybe a pit stop there,
Or just with
ping some information.
I don't want to get to the point of like saying that this thing is a spacecraft,
right?
Because I want to tell you what it's doing, and then I want to talk about like what is it, and why do they want to tell you? Why are they hinting that it could be a UFO?
Okay, so
and it's the size, dude. It's the size of like Manhattan.
It's
or
huge. It
Long
looks
Island
big.
or something. It's just it's huge.
Okay, so Mars possibly whatever, maybe something is riding on this thing.
Or it's a probe, or it's a
probe.
It's they're saying that it could be camouflaged as a space rock, because it's like elongated. It looks like a turd.
Right.
You know,
hey, that makes sense. Yeah, camouflage it up while you're.
It doesn't make sense.
Okay,
why would you camouflage something like if you have like the ability when your crafts are coming here to be invisible? Why would you make yourself into a rock?
Maybe they're not
just
the
make it
smartest.
invisible.
Maybe they're not the smart. They haven't figured that part out yet. They're big fans of camo. Okay, they're big hunters. Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense.
It's the True Leaf camo they have on there.
True Leaf, yeah, that was like the Kmart version of Real Tree.
They got the Cabela's version on there.
Yeah.
Okay, so then Venus. What does Venus play? It passing close to
There's
Venus.
always been people that have talked about Venus being strange. I don't know. I don't want to get. You know what? I don't want to really get into Venus or anything like that, because it kind of delegitimizes some of this stuff, because I don't think there's really anything there.
Okay.
You know why they're talking? I don't know. It's just flying by a planet.
Maybe
right?
they're just
but Mars for sure.
Mars for sure. Okay,
Yeah.
then you said probe, and then so what is the
Going to Jupiter?
going to Jupiter? What
Yeah.
is that? What is the significance of going to Jupiter?
Okay, so it's just going to fly by Jupiter, but it's going to skim by Jupiter very like within a few 100 million miles, which is like a near miss. It really is. So it near misses Jupiter. I'm sorry, Mars, Venus, comes by us, hides behind the sun, and near misses Jupiter.
Yeah.
It's too coincidental. And we'll kind of get into what I think, but so it's flying by there. Well, what a coincidence. Quit looking at her pictures, dude.
I want to check out her Uranus is what I want to do. Sorry, it's a good looking lady.
Yeah, dude. So like her lips are faker than
I don't care. I don't. How are these people like, oh, the fake boobs and fake? They're not fake.
Like the aliens and stuff.
And
like,
they're not.
Oh my god, I want to fuck a punch a baby.
They're not fake if I can touch them, and they're also not fake if they're on my. If I can feel them on there.
Your wife's gonna come in.
She can't. This is a soundproof. It's a soundproof room. Okay, it's nothing she doesn't have. I wish she did come down here and say something. I'd straighten her out real quick. Okay, so
the probe.
Yes, the probe.
Okay, the probe around Jupiter.
Yes.
Okay, so the probe's around Jupiter. How convenient that there's a probe around Jupiter with just enough fuel left. Okay, this thing was launched in 2011. It arrived, Juno. It arrived in 2016, and it's been there ever since, looking at Jupiter. Right, so it's going around Jupiter. So this Luna talked to some people to pull some strings to like, oh, let's use the rest of that fuel to like slingshot it around Jupiter and like just go take a look at this thing when it's flying by. Like, how convenient. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to fly like that thing into Jupiter like they did in Armageddon.
Oh,
When they
yeah.
went around the moon, they did the slingshot move around the moon,
Yeah.
and the guy was like, "I know this part where they slap the coyote, slide his ass in a slingshot," and like, and that's what it was. That's what they do is they fly it close into the atmosphere of it to pick up speed, and then slingshot around it, and then use the rest of the fuel. It has just enough fuel.
Just enough
to reach the.
They did that in Interstellar too, didn't they? They slingshot around.
Maybe,
in Interstellar, they slingshot around.
It could be
the moon too, because they didn't have enough fuel to get
something
back.
like that. Yeah,
yeah,
dude.
just like that.
It accelerates your acceleration, right?
Yeah,
it's like a slingshot, and then so they're just going to get enough so they can fly by this thing as it crosses, I believe, and so it's going to get close to Earth in November of this year, end of October.
Yeah.
November. Remember I told you something's coming? And then in 2026, that's when they're going to fly this probe by it once it crosses.
That's how long it's going to take to get over to Jupiter once it passes
2026. I don't know, July of 2026 or something like that. I don't know.
I guess I'm just okay, so now what do we jump to?
Okay, here's what we jump to is like, why do they want you to know this?
Yeah.
The propaganda machine of these people, when I say these people, it's people in charge.
What do you mean these people? Get us in trouble, man.
They're dropping all this like kooky conspiracy theories, like the whole moon landing being fake. That was these people dropping that in there so you wouldn't believe it, and then not to discredit like the actual moon landing, because it's actually what we found up there. And they drop all this crazy like flat earth stuff into all this legitimate stuff just to delegitimize it.
Right.
Dude, it's CIA stuff, psyop stuff to the fucking T. So what they're doing is like, they're telling you like, interstellar object coming, get ready. It's a UFO.
Yeah.
And then I told you in a couple of years, something's coming. Dude, I called this. And what they're going to do is like, they're going to scare the shit out of people with it and say that like this thing really is an alien, or they're going to use the probe, like the probe, whatever they find from this probe, they're going to use that and be like, oh, we're not alone. This thing is like some sort of interstellar spaceship
thing, whatever it may be.
And it's going to be an introduction to what they want to unroll out. Like, here it is. Like, there is real aliens, they're interdimensional beings, like we talked about. There are real things, but dude, they have to delegitimize it and never let a good crisis go to waste. They're going to use this
to control people, right? I got you. Yeah,
right, because they're losing the battle, dude. They're losing the war of our minds.
Or is this just a ploy to get us to focus on something beside the Epstein files?
Dude, the Epstein files are nothing. Like, they really are. They're nothing. Like, watch that Tom Hanks thing, and what it does is it came out, that whole thing that I sent you about the pedophile thing. It was called Pedogate 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this thing, what's his name? Something Buddha, whatever. He did a fantastic 3-part documentary back in 2020 on that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like I said, watch it now, watch the whole hour and a half, and then look at it and be like, wait a minute. That was 5 years ago.
6,
and it's 6.
Well, 6.
Yeah,
they just said I was reading something today. 6 years since Epstein killed himself.
Well, and then this thing comes out in 2020, and then like links all this stuff together. This is like if I'm telling you, man, watch it and then watch the end of it, and you're like, oh my god,
yeah.
And then like it's wild. So it's not that big.
So you're saying this isn't? It could be a ploy to get people worked up about something else.
I think the Epstein stuff is. It's not even the main story. It's not even the main course. It's not even the appetizer. It's
the mince when you walk in,
dude. It has like, I think there's like it relates to certain things. Right. But it's not the main story. The main story is the people in charge are like, for lack of a better term, like Satan worshipers. And they love this, like, kids. We're the United States and the United States government, like the people in charge, that deep state, the people that are running the show, they're the biggest human traffickers on the planet.
Yeah.
That's what the deal is.
Okay, well,
So,
let's get back. Let's get back to
small
this.
fish.
Yeah,
but,
so small potatoes.
Yeah.
So I've been watching this. it gets crazy close.
Super close.
To this is a really good. I don't know if you can see this.
I see it. Yeah,
but it
I've
shows
seen
the
that.
trajectory.
Mhm.
It damn near hits Mars.
Dude, it
It's-
grazes it.
It damn near hits Mars. Kind of pings a little bit.
Mhm.
It doesn't get that close to Venus. Really, I mean, close, and
Yeah,
not close to Earth at all. Really, when in the big picture of things, and then fucking damn near hits Jupiter.
dude, it
Then
almost sideswipes it.
that's crazy. It's even closer to Mars than it is to Jupiter.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. I didn't realize Jupiter was so far away.
yeah.
That's
Jupiter's on the other side of the Kuiper belt.
That's crazy, man.
You know, there's some talk that Jupiter and Saturn, like those are like small suns. Those aren't gas giants. They're actually suns.
I'm a gas giant after some Mexican food. I tell you what.
Believe it.
Okay, so what's worst case scenario from this thing?
Do government psyop shit. That's the worst possible. There's no like threat from this thing, in my opinion whatsoever. I know these people like I know the back of my hand. I know these people like I know my glorious, every inch of my glorious naked body. Like I know what their plan is. Like to turn something into this, and then I have the solution. And you know what the solution is? Palantir.
Back
AI.
to that. I got you.
More, dude. It all interlocks together. All roads lead to Rome.
I'll be honest. I think what's more interesting about this, and not that it's even Jupiter. It is close to.
Mhm.
Obviously, when you think of space,
Yeah. It's in a linear path.
It's
dude.
in a linear path,
Yeah.
and it also I think it gets sucked into the gravitational. I think
the sun is what actually pulls it in,
and then it changes a little bit.
Yep.
What is wild to me in this is how close it gets to Mercury or to Mars.
Mars, yeah.
It is so, and Mars is wild, man.
Mars is wild.
So if you're gonna skirt by anything, maybe kick a signal over, or maybe pick someone up who's hanging out, or drop someone off.
Remember, I told you how they're gonna show up with like pictures of shit on Mars,
Yeah,
and then they're gonna show you pictures of shit on the moon.
Yeah,
like they're gonna slow roll all this stuff out to you. Yeah, Mars is hiding some secrets, dude. Like, there's no doubt about it. Have you seen the pyramid on Mars?
I saw the photo of it.
Yeah, this perfect square.
Someone had an aerial view.
It's a perfect square.
Yeah,
and it's enormous.
But look, the fact that we're learning that there was
It's
civilizations. I'm just waiting to see that giant pyramid on Uranus. All right, it's not as fun now as that.
It's a gas giant. How can you see anything on Uranus?
Uranus is a gas giant. I got nothing. The fact that we're just now learning that the Amazonian rainforest was full of civilizations. Now it does surprise me that there's pyramids on fucking Mars that we're just like, oh, maybe this was the an original civilization, or I don't know, but
yeah.
Okay, best case scenario from this thing.
Best case scenario from
it's just
this
a fucking
thing,
rock.
Like is it just a fucking rock? Is it just a comet? Like, is that what it just is? It's just a comet, and it's an interstellar object. Once it leaves our solar system, it's gone forever.
It's gone forever. Yeah.
It's interesting. Like, don't get me wrong, it's interesting, but is it real? Like, everything you're fed from these people, and when I say these people, like, who's controlling that Atlas telescope in Chile?
Yeah,
in Chile.
Yeah,
like who's okay? All right. And is this stuff we're being fed true? Obviously, everything we've learned from history is not true, dude. Ain't fucking true.
No.
And then people don't even know, like, they're telling you came from monkeys. Like,
when you look back, like you mentioned, when the entire library of Alexander was lost,
burnt. Yeah.
Think about all Genghis Khan wiped out civilizations, people that we'll never know about, just because they happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time when he came through. So I get it, and I mean, who's ever going to control the narrative right now? And is this a space rock? Is it a camouflaged spaceship?
Yeah, people have agendas.
Is it some alien surfing on this thing, taking a ride, road trip? I don't know.
It is strange if it is real and true, because I can't see it with my own two eyes. Like, I'm relying on these experts.
Yeah.
Remember those?
Yeah.
Remember those experts?
Yeah.
I'm relying on them.
Experts at this point are bought and paid for. That's what they are.
100%.
Yeah.
And dude, they all need money. They all need grants.
Yep.
So like, what's to say that they're not just exaggerating this stuff like to the nth degree, you know?
And even if they're not being told exactly, could be some guy going, man, I think it'd be really great to fund if we found a rock going, you know, it'd be, boy, if someone found a rock flying through space,
yeah, it could
that'd
be
pretty cool. And some guy's like, oh, well, I think we found one.
Right.
And we just need some more money to fund this.
Right.
And
how many are we missing?
Yeah.
Like, does this happen all the time?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, because I'm a fucking plumber, and I rely on these people to tell me the truth. And I'll tell you what, lately they ain't telling me the truth. Here's the other thing too. Like, you're telling me that this thing's like an interstellar like spacecraft. And there's this one guy, I can't remember his name now. Jesus, he's like, I think he's a wackadoo, but he's the guy that like is all over this thing being a spacecraft. God, what the hell is his name?
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
No, but he's a retard. Like, dude, that dude,
that guy,
as a kid, he probably ate a lot of paste. He is not smart.
He rode the Rogan wave real far.
Oh,
he did. He got on there and everyone loved him.
And then they hated him.
And then they hated him. Yeah.
I bet you he's on some list.
Yeah.
I bet you he is. Dude, he's compromised.
Oh, yeah.
He was saying that like women should be in fucking like, or men should be in women's sports and stuff. Like when you start saying that goofy stuff, you're compromised.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
But what I was saying about like these guys want this stuff this one guy, you know, especially, I can't remember his name, but he said, you know, he wants this thing to be a spacecraft, right? Like he's saying like there's 40% chance this thing is a spacecraft. Why the fuck would you use a rock as a spacecraft? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah.
It's even dumber than us launching rockets into space and thinking we're going to go interplanetary with rockets.
Right.
Like Elon Musk is retarded.
Yeah.
Either he's really retarded thinking that we're going to get rockets. Get the fuck out of here. Like a rocket. Okay. Like either he's super retarded or he knows the truth.
Yeah.
That like you ain't going nowhere with rockets.
We're going to have a little fun with it, make people think that we're doing this, but let's be honest.
Let's fund the black projects with our rocket program.
Well, I tell you what,
the gayest shit.
Jeff Bezos and his penis rockets
gets at least to space.
At least I saw a headline.
Get him to peak.
I saw a headline today. It was great. It was like, astronauts reunited. Katy Perry and Gayle King got together backstage. I died. I said, no. So I thought maybe it'd be something from no. So it just kind of
broads in space. You remember pigs in space? Broads in space.
I've got a flower.
I looked up the Roswell incident and the original 1947 crash.
Yeah.
Because one thing I've always held on to is I asked you, I was like, when do you think we lost government stopped being afraid of us? And you said is when JFK got taken out.
No, I said it was probably 1913 when the Fed took over, but I'm going to say 1947.
1947. So if you look at this and everything that follows, which JFK being assassinated is not far after this,
he was
or not long after this.
President,
our last one that was actually for the people.
Yeah.
But even he was compromised. You think about that. I mean, that guy had a Dr. Feelgood. He was getting shot up with methamphetamines and banging Marilyn Monroe.
Right.
I get it. Which, hey, who wouldn't? Come on now.
I would never.
Are we do a little meth and bang Marilyn Monroe? I would do that tonight. But anyway, but these turning points, and maybe, just maybe, with the interplanetary travelers, aliens, what have you.
Yeah.
And now it's switched. And now whoever's in charge is doing the bidding of whatever may be, or like you said, I don't know. It's just, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I mean, I don't trust any of these people, like any of them. Man. I just think that, Trump, the whole thing, I don't trust them at all. They're dropping all this like misinformation inside the quote unquote conspiracy theory world. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That picture right there.
Yeah.
That picture was staged and faked.
Yeah.
After that guy right there told everybody that a flying saucer crashed, and then he pulled that shit out. There was
aluminum foil.
Yeah, there's a picture of like something in a guy's pocket in one of these pictures that they like enhance, and they can read it. They can read the text on the note on one of those Roswell pictures where
really?
where he's showing the debris. Yeah. Yep. Do you want to know a crazy story?
I'd love crazy stories.
I shouldn't tell
absolutely.
this. I should not tell this story. I shouldn't tell it.
Come on, tell it. Wait, is it going to get us killed? God damn it. I don't
Possibly.
Look, like I've said before, anybody watching this, government officials, I'm here just having fun. I'm drinking a beer. Okay.
Remember,
if you're going to kill anybody, kill Dwight. Okay.
What do you mean?
What?
Yeah,
I'm just here.
Probably will come.
Look, I will. I will stop. I'll never do another alien podcast again. I don't care. I don't care. But look, if you're gonna kill anybody, that guy right there. If you're watching here, he's underneath me.
I'm pretty sure he has CP on his phone right now.
I know. Ever since we did that one where you're telling me, like, "Oh, dude, they'll put it on there."
You don't think they?
Yeah.
Oh,
I know. I was going to say
many different times.
That's why.
Yeah, dude. Well, it takes one. It takes one agent to watch this.
Yeah. And go, all right, let's
dude.
just flag him. Let's just hit. Yeah. Yeah. Again, I'm just here. I'm having a beer, and he's the guy.
I shouldn't tell this story. I really shouldn't because I don't have confirmation. But do you want a juicy like secondhand, third hand maybe story about like that?
About aliens?
About one of the biggest events in human history ever.
Huh.
Do you want to know?
Well, you go for it. Fuck it.
Okay,
who cares
so
at this point?
God, I shouldn't say this. I won't use names.
Okay.
But they're gonna find it out anyway. Okay, fuck it. All right. So anyway, this really happened. You can ask my wife. You can ask. There's witnesses to like this being said. So my wife's grandpa, I knew him very, very shortly. He was a World War II vet. He died in his 90s, I believe, like 93, 94. And I knew
Which
him.
side was he on?
My wife's side. You fucking idiot. CP on his phone.
I didn't know.
Hardcore.
I don't know. I was just wondering.
Anyway, can I finish the story?
A lot of German heritage around here. I'm just finish your story.
Okay, so anyway, I got to briefly know him, and he was very sharp up until the day he passed away. Mm-hmm. And when he did die, he was in an assisted living home. They moved him in there, just crazy stories. Like, I was interested because he was in World War II, but he's a B-17 mechanic in World War II. But afterwards, I believe, don't quote me, this is where I have to do my research, and I shouldn't tell the story without doing it, but I'll give an update once I do my research.
Yeah, so if we don't get murdered,
if we're not unalived. Yep. But so he I believe they switched over to B-29s, and he was working on those at the very end of his career. And at the end of he came in right as World War II ended. Mm-hmm. And then because he was supposed to go to the Pacific at the invasion and everything, but then they dropped the bomb.
Yeah.
Okay, so he was stationed in the Southwest. And again, I don't know where, mm-hmm. right? Because I asked him, like, was he down there? And they're like, yeah, he was down there somewhere. And my wife's uncle knows everything about his military history. Mm-hmm. Okay. So he was down in the Southwest, 1947, I believe. And on his like deathbed, I wouldn't say deathbed, he was still pretty aware. And this is like weeks before. I am not kidding you. My wife's mom goes there to see him. And he tells her that, hey, I just want to let you know that I saw these things in these, I believe he said, I got to like reevaluate here and go back. But he said that they were in boxes and they were children, but they weren't children. And I thought he said that there was 3 of them and they were lined up and he saw them and he's like, they were children, but they weren't children. They were something else. And I don't know if he actually used the word alien, but he described them to her. And then my God bless her, she's the greatest. She's one of the best people in my life. Like my mother-in-law, like she kind of just, I believe what she did, she kind of closed down because she's Catholic. Mm-hmm. And it kind of messed with her worldview a little bit.
Yeah.
And she's like, don't ever talk about that again. Like kind of scolded him for it. And he's like, I just wanted to let people know. And shortly thereafter passed away. And she had come home and she had told us this. And when I was there with my wife, and I was like, wait a minute, what did he say? He's like, I don't know. He said something about aliens. I don't know. He said he saw them. They look like kids. And I kind of pressed her a little bit, and then I laid off.
Yeah.
You know, this quite possibly. And again, I want to get the story from her again, and I want to get kind of some information from her uncle, but this quite possibly, if this is true, dude, I asked my wife, and then I've told this story before, and I've like pointed to my wife. I said, would Jonas lie?
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't have said that name, but would he lie?
Yeah.
And she's like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
And then my wife would actually like sit there and be like, yep, he said that.
Yeah.
Like, this is the truth. Why would he lie?
Yeah. Why make that up at this
and
point?
How would he come up with that story?
Yeah.
Like, he's a 94-year-old
right.
dude or whatever. Like, you know, like, where did that come from?
Yeah.
Like him just sitting there watching TV doesn't make sense. But anyway, like, and why would he say that on his deathbed? Like, on his way out, like, hey, I wanted to tell somebody.
Yeah.
Okay. So this could be a guy.
Yeah.
From one of the most important, and he's related. Like, this story was relayed, and it's like, man, don't let your ignorance get in your way of, like, again, have a good bullshit detector, but let's just listen, right? Let's just take these stories. Maybe they're true, maybe they're not, but let's listen and ask questions.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Brock, is like, last thing about this is like, I'm super skeptical of people, even my friends, that do not ask any questions at any
you just follow along.
and,
yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Just ask questions, dude. Be curious.
Yep.
And that's my story.
Well, we're curious about
you are
always. You kidding me? Look, what's
the whole
going on?
Thing.
What's going on under there? I don't know. Let's figure it out. Me, you, me. What's gonna happen? Huh? What's the worst that could happen?
What is the worst that could happen? You get
have a great time.
Get an anal tear.
So what? So what? A couple stitches and you're back at it. A couple stitches and a hemorrhoid donut, you're fine. All right. Everyone makes a big deal of it.
Put an extra stitch in there, make it tight.
Prolapsed butthole, big whoop. Big whoop. Anyway, all right. Well, we need to check. So what's the timeline on this rock flying through space?
The timeline, I think it's going to be as close to Earth as it's going to get, I believe, in like October 30th.
Well, let's check back in.
Near Halloween.
Oh, instead of Friday the 13th.
Is that an orgasm?
Oh,
let me see your old face.
My ghosts always are orgasming. That's what it is.
Ooh.
Dropping bombs. That's what my ghost says. It's weird. It's weird. Well, let's put a pin in this, and we'll check back in October.
Yeah.
On this one.
End of October, beginning in November. Then it flies behind the sun, and we won't be able to see it.
Yeah. Dark side of the sun.
Hello.
Is there a dark side of the sun? Maybe there is. Maybe there is a dark side. The sun doesn't spin, does it?
Yes, it does.
I don't think
the moon's the only thing that is permanently fixed.
Why is the moon the only thing permanently fixed?
Doesn't make any sense, does it?
It doesn't. It does not. Why doesn't the moon spin?
Don't know.
That moon is just
fixed.
Everything else. The sun spins.
Everything else.
Everything else
perfectly
spins
round too.
And the moon's the only thing that doesn't spin.
Take a look at every other planet's moon,
and they spin.
It doesn't look anything. They look like potatoes,
and they look like they spin.
And
probably
they spin
too
on different axes. There's just balls.
And then we have this perfect thing made of cheese up there.
It's perfect.
Unbelievable.
Strange stuff at the moon, man. I'm telling you.
At the moon tower.
Party at the moon tower.
Party at the moon tower.
You there?
All right. Well, look, I'm excited. We'll check back in on this in a few months and see if there's any updates from NASA or whoever else.
If you're not.
If I haven't been murdered or, accused of having CP on here, which again, I don't. I'm saying this right now. There's not a speck. Okay. Nothing. On his, though, riddled. Unbelievable. All right. We will see you guys next time. Hey, send us out.
You're not allowed to go near like one of those Dave and Buster's. So
that's because I'm too good at the game. So that's the only reason.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm going to send us out.
You send us out with
little Sugar Ray.
Oh my God. So I don't know whether to. This reminds me of high school.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, God. It's so good. Didn't appreciate it either.
No, you never do in the time. All right, everybody. We will see you next time.
Maybe.